over this weekend, we did orientation. We did two very large sessions on how we are taking test automation to the next world using AI. These are very important sessions that are currently hosted on itlearn.com. You can go through it, and also the YouTube channel. Now, like I was mentioning, our focus today is to do more on the project work team. We are building a low-code, no-code automation framework called FoXYiZ, and I want to make sure that we all slowly gain expertise from it, become certified through it, and carry it as one of your project work in your profile, please. That is important. So team, we went through a lot of this UI automation and then test automation. We played around with how different scripts look. That is where we were in the last two sessions. If you all want to participate, we have a few things that we need to work on. Definitely, whatever I've done in day one and day two using Cursor, using Playwright MCP, using Karate, Selenium, Python request by themselves or Python by itself, all of that you need to get it set up at your end team. We have not even gone to SaaS solutions yet, like Sauce Labs or Mabel or FoXYiZ. I will tell you in a day or two when and how you should download. Just wait till then on that. Any questions before I make one of you the presenters to see your progress and then guide you from there? I think Sirisha has a hand up. And also, team, letting you know, we have about 5-6 great AI engineers working from offshore. I believe a couple of them are on this call also. And they've been working extensively on some latest technologies and building some amazing solutions, team, overall. I'm very glad to be working along with them. So if you can bring in similar rhythm, you will gain a lot in this project as an experience that you can carry forward in your profile very strongly. Now, at any point you're stuck, we'll create a team of the members and my offshore team, which was already there previously also, but since we were trying to come up with our MVP, we had a little delay. We can get into a WhatsApp call or a other call and discuss, just like any other teamwork, we can do it. So we will work a lot on FoXYiZ, and the most important one is our FoXYiZ app that we're building. That basically would do everything that we wanted to do on a desktop level, but staying on the cloud. We don't have to do any desktop version. So that's a lot of progress that we could make in the recent times. And yeah, look forward to having you all participate as well in it. Any questions from the previous 2 days? And otherwise, I'm making one of you the presenters. Now, is this time comfortable for most of you? At least this week I can do this time or a little earlier, but from next week onwards, I have to do it. I'll have to figure out a better time. Okay, sure. Was it's comfortable for you too. Okay, no hands raised. I don't see anyone. Mohit is here. Suraya here. Mohit, if you are in a position to share your screen and show a couple of things to the audience, I can make you presenter. For now, I'm just making Sirisha presenter. She wanted to share her screen. Hi, Sirisha.
Sorry for that. I'm on my phone. It's like late at night right here. So I just joined through my phone.
No worries, Mohit. So then we'll do it some other time.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. Thank you. GitHub. I saw your thing on the repository for GitHub. We're putting everything in the GitHub team, the code and all. So it'll be very easy for us to collaborate. All right, we can see your screen, Sirisha.
Which screen can you see?
Only
The
a
one with
blank
code?
desktop
Oh,
with a beautiful sunset lake forest.
okay.
I don't know if it's sunrise or
And
sunset. Now I think I see blue screen.
Oh, I don't know that. I have never presented.
So when you click on,
Can you see my monitor? I have connected
yes,
one
I can
laptop
see.
and monitor.
I
Some
can
code.
see your cursor. Yeah, report.html.
Okay, this is VS Code.
Very nice. Yeah, sorry, VS Code. Anything
Yeah,
black?
on Sunday when you are trying Swagger, pet.swagger,
Mhm.
because in Cursor my tokens have run out, so I switched to VS Code, and now it is integrated with Claude AI.
Very
So
nice.
with the help of that, I generated this test. There were some errors initially, so it had to correct its code, and I requested for a report.html to be created at the end, as well as
Very nice.
spreadsheet report. And I'll show you the HTML report. This is a HTML report.
And you gave a prompt saying,
Oh,
instead
yeah.
of me getting everything in the terminal, give me a HTML report, correct? Something like that.
Yeah. I think the entire 30 minutes I worked parallelly on this. And in
Aha,
the end, I asked it to push it to my Git repository.
excellent.
Uh, this is the progress I made on Sunday. And on Saturday, while
Let's look at
Shashi
that
was,
HTML report once
sorry,
again. I just wanted to
yeah,
see that. It looked interesting. So it's got a good header, environment, and it's summarizing it, and it says
yeah.
what failed, what passed.
I asked to generate the log also to see
Mm.
the JSON report.
And team, for us, without AI in earlier times to build all of these tests will take at least a week or so, at least 3-4 days.
Yeah, we need to install log4j and everything
Correct. And
for time.
even a lot of payloads, all of that are very important to create correctly. And sometimes it is okay to put our known failed things. If it is API, correct, one of the other 2 or 3 columns that you can add, click on show all details on the top right of this table. Oh, it's showing details for every step, I see.
Yeah,
We need the response code that we got. We need the time it took, and it'll also be good to get the body overall.
yeah. I created those details in a spreadsheet.
Fantastic.
I requested it in this format so I can share it with the stakeholders. So it
Correct.
has created one for me. This one is filed.
So it was expecting 200, but it got 404. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Very nice. Yeah, this is exactly the minimal information that we need. So you split it into both. Correct. This is very important. Very good job. I like it. Especially having all data in place is very good. Now,
Uh,
let's see. Cursor, you were saying something or what?
yeah, Cursor, I have used up all my tokens. So in
Mm.
this, I have used Playwright to create login test, registration test and login test.
Not
And
playwright MCP, correct? Just playwright tests.
just Playwright, I have to run it manually.
Okay.
I think I didn't add any
And
repo
that is
settings. I didn't
important.
configure any MCP yet.
Not yet. Okay. A playwright is there.
Oh, yeah,
So
but
you didn't ask for it. If you say
I didn't ask.
typical, but if I have playwright MCP enabled on my cursor settings, and even if I go in the chat and say, give me a playwright test, sometimes it'll run an MCP test.
Yeah,
Now,
parallelly, right? Yeah.
but we're talking about API testing or UI testing here with playwright.
This is UI testing. This I created on Saturday while Shashi was sharing her screen and doing with Selenium. So I
Correct.
wanted to do with Playwright parallelly. And I have created HTML report as well as I requested for Allure reports. And this is the report.
Nice.
And if I go to suites, it is showing like
Hey,
this.
Karthik, I cannot see anything on the screen.
Wow, I can
Let's
see.
see.
Anyone else with the same problem or similar problem?
I can see Sirisha's screen.
I
Okay.
can see Sirisha's screen as well. Kunal?
It is visible too.
The screen is visible.
Okay. Just
I
check and
joined from
switch.
iPad. Is it because of the iPad? I don't know.
I think it
Okay.
should still be fine. You want to
Let me
rejoin
rejoin
once?
then. Let me,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Thank you. This is a nice report. Very simple, elegant, contains all good details and so on. Very nice.
I mean, I just made sure we have test data, we have tests, and we have nice reporting. Yeah, as you said, very minimal, few requirements.
So this particular document notes for me.
This is for me because the chat is stopped there. So to run Allure reports from here, I wanted to make note of this.
Like
But
shortcuts,
yeah,
CLI
and it has,
shortcut.
sorry, it has given me readme.md as well. I created this.
Excellent.
And coming back to VS Code, here also I have a readme.md which explains about test data creation as well.
Okay. And so
This
that's
is
it.
API testing.
Got it. If it is the same context, if it is the same requirements that we give, even then different agents and models will give you different outputs typically. So the way we're working these days using AI is we're doing a lot of fine tuning slowly, one prompt after the other and so on, trying to make it total holistic end to end because it's easy now and we can fix everything. But using Claude Sonnet, is it? Let's see the agent here. And why are we running out of tokens in cursor? I'm trying to see.
That's a free one. I didn't buy that.
Even this is a free one, I'm assuming. No?
This is free one, yeah.
Okay. So if you
Was
go down, you'll see that agent and auto on the bottom. Yes. So we can try that. Yeah. So these are the
Claude
different
Sonnet.
ones. So now look at this team. GPT-5 mini, GPT-4o, GPT 4.1, Gemini 2.5 also is great. So some of these are pro models, some of these are free models.
It looks like all are free models because there is one more called Ad Premium models.
Click on Gemini 2.5 Pro. What does it say? Team, I need to take this call. Give me 1 minute. Sorry, I'm back. I had to take the call. And so I'm very also happy that you're trying to integrate it with GitHub, Sirisha, because that's a total cycle now.
Yeah.
And once you have your GitHub repo, then we can go and maybe create Jenkins jobs also and test it as a
Yeah.
cycle.
Yeah, that's the next step for CI/CD. Yeah.
Excellent. Team, are you all understanding what Sirisha has been doing, or any questions? Primarily, whatever we've been learning, she's also trying to practice the same and take it to the next level. We are still in the open source tools. We have not come to SaaS and other testing tools.
Karthik, I have a question. So she added this to VS Code Cloud. Is that the extension?
I think VS Code is coming inbuilt these days with those
Yeah, the
agents.
latest one in September release. It is coming integrated with this Cloud as well.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't Copilot there earlier?
Earlier it was a
Earlier
Copilot.
Copilot, that's why, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how Copilot is doing, because it's popular in the corporate worlds, but then the other models are really taking on. If you go to a corporate, they might not give you all the models, team. Maybe they, or let's see this, learn more about GitHub Copilot. Okay. Yeah.
So
It's
Karthik, if
Microsoft.
we use a cursor, and then how are we going to integrate cursor with VS Code?
Wow. We cannot directly integrate cursor ID and VS Code ID. The way we can
Okay.
do it, integrate it only via GitHub or NES, source code
Or
manager.
create a project there and then modify it in VS Code, or
So
how does
first
that
we
work?
create a project in VS Code, like API testing is there, right? She will push this as
Mm-hmm.
a repo into a GitHub, and you can take that repo into Cursor IDE and clone it onto your local machine and start working on it. Then you can make changes, create branches, push it further, commit your codes. That way, let us say if I have 5 people, 2 are working on VS Code, 1 on PyCharm, 2 on Cursor, we can still integrate.
Okay. I
Do
thought
you
we
think
can
that is
create, because we are using if we are going to use cursor for creating the project and then pushing it to the Git and then opening in VS Code, we can modify that because that's an automated code, right? So if we want to customize it, and then we can open it in VS Code.
yes, we can.
Uh, yeah,
Perfect. Either way,
yeah.
as long
Okay.
as you central repository.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Uh, So team, I can understand if we are trying to practice on both, that way it's good. But otherwise, in a practical case, we might only have one IDE. But you'll still have a lot of members working from different locations and all. So we'll still have to put it on the cloud. Repo. Do you think that's a correct thing, Sirisha? Any other options or team? How to link a VS Code project with Cursor? I don't know. Other options.
Cursor has its own IDE, right?
Cursor is also an IDE. Click on Cursor, Sirisha.
Yeah, I mean, if I save this project, I mean, the project which I created in VS Code, can't I open that in Cursor?
The local same one,
Yeah,
demo web shop tricentis. Okay. So you can right click and say, go to that folder. You can take that URL.
shall I say a new open
No,
folder?
no. Right
Yeah,
click on your demo on top.
yeah.
Yeah, right click.
This is in Cursor.
So that's fine. I'm just trying to see where it is in your local.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah,
Now, perfect. Now just take this URL on top. Let's go to VSS and see if it can take it. If it is a standard Python, standard interfaces, everything, then it should work. Only thing is virtual environments and any requirements to be installed, those we have to check it out. Open fold. Now you go into VS Code and open. They're so similar. I think then Cursor copied a lot from VS Code.
yeah, it opened nicely in a new window.
Perfect.
Shall I try the same in Cursor? Open
Yeah,
the API project.
you can. Perfect. And what you can do, Sirisha, you can open QA to AI project directly, and you'll have all of them in it,
Okay, yeah.
that folder.
So we can use both of them because these are platform independent, right?
If you have the same code base. But I was thinking if we are all remote and you're using VS and someone else is using Cursor,
Mm.
then how? What I used
Okay.
to do sometimes, very lazy job with my team, is just ask them to zip everything and send it to me as a file. Then I unpack it and do it locally. But the best way is via GitHub team or any Bitbucket or any SCM repo. But this is
Okay.
good. I think
Yeah.
IDE wise, they can easily understand because it's the same code. Any IDE should be able to do the same. Once we execute it, we'll know if there's something else pending. Otherwise, we're okay with this.
Karthik, I have a question. So when we create a project with Cursor, which is, AI, um, do we have to continue with that? So if I create for a website, if I create a project, with the APIs or UI, I thought that, the basic framework, we can create it and then because you're going to enhance that or customize it. So you have to do that in VS Code or any other IDE, right? Because how are we going to, because it's an AI, so if
Sure.
one more page is added, are you going to give that prompt that, okay, create this
Yes. Yeah.
test? So how this will work, in real time? Because
Perfect.
for the practice to creating it, I can understand,
Mm,
if somebody wants to learn this and how, yeah, some complicated, if you want to, with the API or UI, which you cannot,
mhm.
it's easier with these AI tools, but
I'll
in
I'll
real
show
life,
you the yeah. I'll show you my approach on Sirisha system, and then we can let me know.
okay, yeah, sure.
Sirisha, go to File and say Open Folder in New Window. So you can have
In Cursor.
multiple cursor. Yeah, you can have multiple cursor windows. Hold on, please. New window, just new window first. Yes, a blank window. So this is different from the other. In this, let's click on Open Folder. I'll talk to you about context engineering and RAG that is built into. You can click on Open Project. It's right there. Now go to a parent folder. Don't go to your specific folder. Go to QA to AI where we have multiple projects happening. As of now, there are 2 or 3. Nice. 4. Keep them all. Just select this folder. QA to AI. That's it. It's already selected. Okay. Now observe. For me, go to the left side window. Okay. Or even on this window. Right click on QA to AI on top, please, the grayed out version. You won't be able to add any of this whole folder to the cursor chat. It does not happen. What we have to do is under that, now any other folder, you can add that entire folder to the cursor chat. Let's say Py scripts, for example, just right click on it and say add directory to new cursor chat. And here I can have different chat tabs. Each tab is working on one context only. If I ask here about pet store, it won't know because I didn't add it to the context. So at any point, I can work on multiple projects and have my AI focused on that context only. So it's not confused otherwise. It'll
It's
break it
like a
very
dedicated agent for a dedicated folder.
dedicated folders, correct. Context. And if you add a lot of context, it'll start showing a percentage of how much it can put it into a context window. It'll have its limitations. So if they're very large projects, we sometimes have to really break it down into smaller modular components. But did I answer a question about how we can use
So adding
AI?
like one page or one module to this, and then so
Perfect.
so
So let's
is
go to
AI going to do
demo web
everything?
shop. Yes, let's go
The
to demo web
coding,
shop. Price it. Yes, everything.
we don't have to do anything because I'm so used to hand coding. That's why I was like, okay, is AI going to, so what just going to give
Eh,
these prompts?
yeah.
Okay.
So now, for example, it's got test login and test registration, some tests created here. If I add right click this folder, demo web shop, try some tests, and add directly to new cursor chat. Thank you. And in that, now you just ask it a question. Write new tests for 2 or 3 other pages. I don't know what all other pages are there as of now. So what we do is we build small samples with AI. We test it manually. We see what is wrong. Then we do fine tuning of our prompting. Very soon I'll show you rules.txt and guardrails, how we put AI in boundaries so it doesn't get confused each time. Write new test for 2, 3 more pages. That's it. 2, 3 more, yeah, pages. It should be able to understand. See, if it is Chat GPT or somewhere, if I can't add a folder like a context, okay. Whoa.
I can't use.
We can do the same in VS Code then.
Yeah.
Do you know the reason Team Cursor is having these issues? There are 2 models there, 3 models. There's a free model, then there's a $30 per month model, and then there's a $300 per month model. I took $30 per month model and it got extinguished within 2 or 3 days. Reason being, AI is very expensive still. It is using mega GPU processing hardwares, and it cannot afford to give you more. That is the problem, this free versions. So that's where, but they
How
should
is
give.
Replit? Have you tried Replit? I haven't tried actually, but
It's
I've heard
nice.
about Replit.
I've tried it with a few more. Even augment code is there, Replit is there. Um, I I couldn't migrate yet out of Cursor. I'm using Cursor Premium and it is working. But the team offshore, my team, they're working on it. And I think we'll do 1 or 2 courses on Replit, augment code, base 44, all of these in the coming 1 or 2 weeks. We'll be launching those. But those are good tools. We should try them. I would definitely love to try. If, for example, if for Sirisha Cursor is stopping, we should try Replit and see if it gives us more. Or the best thing to do, Sirisha, is to lower size your agent to a very small agent. It might help you instead of auto.
Okay.
So what you can say is remove auto and see which is the smallest model here. If you put max mode, it will do aggressive. This like, so remember this team. When you ask a prompt, sometimes you get responses in a minute or 2, let us say, or 5 minutes. Then there are sometimes prompts, large ones, which we ask it to do a huge amount of things. That will take it sometimes half an hour, 1 hour, or 2 hours to build it and give us a response. It'll show. Try any of these. And then 200K context windows. What is Cheetah in terms of its stealth? The cost is wow. $1.25 per million tokens is very expensive. It's supposed to be much, at least 100 times lower. So I think that is where they put it in yellow. I used to use Grok earlier and try and have it write my code and then test it on PyCharm
Okay.
without Copilot. And that was fine too. See, the good thing here is there a README document, readme.md? Can you click on it? Okay, so this is talking about everything. Keep going, please. So the easiest thing for me, right? I'll go to ChatGPT 5 or Grok, upload only 3 documents: readme.md, test login rec002.py, test and registration rec001.py. It'll have the context and it'll easily build the next test for me.
Okay.
If one AI stops, I switch my Windows. I can't use, even my team was facing it till we switched to premium version. Team, you'll all face the same challenges with Cursor going forward. Then how do we use? Shall we try Replit or other things also? Maybe
How
as
does it
alternates.
measure? Like for ChatGPT, it goes by prompts, right? Like 5 prompts or 6 prompts. So
Uh,
how for the cursor, it's per prompts or it's the the way it processes it, the
It's
information.
end of the day, all prompts get broken down into tokens, and it is all about number of tokens. For example, for write new test for Brooks project, for Books page, sorry, it'll have about 25, 30 tokens created for it, though there are 6 words. And then it'll know how to respond back. That is how LLMs work, team. So the way they measure it is number of tokens that your prompt is giving. Now, this is only a text, but if I add context to it, there are a lot more in my tokens. And we have to go towards a vector DB model that is inbuilt with any RAG systems team. But every AI model is using a different logic to bring us AI solutions and services, correct? So the number of tokens that are needed or getting consumed are sometimes much higher and sometimes much more expensive. But it is not about number of prompts, it's number of tokens.
So one token has, I mean, how does this token calculated? And one,
It's a
it's
little
a,
complex method, but for
okay.
example, when I say write new test, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Just those 3 words, it'll say write as one, new as one, test as one. Then it'll say new test and then write new. It'll just say WRI as one, TES as one token. That way it knows in a language model, large language model, English, or even any programming language linked with LLM, what is the next word close to it, associated,
If we
and
say
then it can
framework will have everything. So they're just one token. So
framework will
easy.
be about 5-6 tokens. There'll be frame,
Okay.
there'll be work, fra, something like that they'll do, depending on the
Oh,
model
okay.
again, how they're breaking down those tokens.
Mm-hmm.
So what are these uh, AI engineers, scientists doing? They're trying to see how to reduce the number of tokens that we have to pass
Mm-hmm.
to the LLMs, and that gives output results. So 1 second, team. Sorry, guys. It's a new nice questions though. I like them. So yes, to answer short, we will use AI to assist us with documentation, script and test creation, data creation, execution, result analysis, self-healing, um, GitHub, the whole CI/CD pipeline deployments. We can do everything, team.
So
And
Karthik,
that
if
is why
we
we
want to learn Python, then is there a good prompt where it will just for ChatGPT, there's a study section, right? So if we want to do that, or
Sirisha,
we
can
can
you
do
open
that
those
in
5
Cursor.
scripts? Oh, yes. So about 3-4 weeks ago, I did Python basic fundamentals for all. And we built one script after the other using AI. So for example, this is a prime number. We asked the AI, give me a Python script to, so the first thing I'll write is, I'm new to Python, I'm learning Python, I would like to know it one by one. Help me build a prime number code. And then it'll give me that code for us. Then we test it. So you should watch those videos. We went through a lot of Python concepts in it, including
Okay.
pandas.
So expectation here is just to wipe coding from AI, or literally, to write code. Because
See, yeah, let's say we're all already as dates or automation engineers or software test professionals
hmm
with our history. We already know how the code works, how to write a code if need to be. Vibe coding is exactly the way we're doing it. To largest extent, whatever corporates can help us. Some corporates will restrict, saying you can't do too much. Some corporates are saying use it to the full power, at least in the research and testing field. So we will do extensive vibe coding. We're not going to write code because now our time has to be smartly distributed to test our code, make it better and better, faster. So
Okay.
imagine a developer sitting with Vibe code is building a web application on Cursor. We did the same with FoXYiZ.com. And i- what I'm doing, I'm trying to act as a web developer and build the entire front end, back end, deploy it on AWS everywhere. But then to test it, I'm not going and finding a test automation engineer. I'm saying Playwright MCP, this is a web-based application. Can you test it for me? It does phenomenal testing. It goes through everything, finds issues, comes back, fixes it, and again does it. That is the power of AI team, where you you and the right tools, you could accomplish almost the entire project task. So we all will master them. There's no question. We have to master. And it's easy for us to master it.
So test that code which AI has written. That's what
Mm.
our job will be.
Correct. And AI on the right side will say, just add this only code to the, oh, we don't have points here, so don't worry. We ran out of tokens, I guess. Correct. So AI will also give you a prompt, not a prompt, a command, CLI command on the right side that you can click on it and do it. But what I would do is copy it, go to the terminal, run it.
Hmm.
Watch those Python videos for this. It's very interesting, the terminal and all.
Yeah.
And we did very interesting Python videos in it. You'll really enjoy. There were very recent ones. I'll try and send an email across where they are
Yeah.
on the website.
Okay.
Great. Any other questions, Sirisha? Thank you so much for showing what you're doing. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So team, we all have
Yeah.
to progress. Do you think more of you will be able to share your screens tomorrow? Get there, please. Be comfortable. Slowly spend time. If you're having some issues, don't worry. Come online and say, Karthik, I'm stuck here. Can I share my screen? I'll try and help you. But I'm trying to build you all from a skill perspective. I just don't want to teach you. Let's work on some things together. So this GitHub code and all team, I'll work with you. If you're not someone comfortable in Python coding, you'll work on the demo where it's just the executable. So this is some interesting ones for FoXYiZ that we can interact with. From my side, that's it for today. But any other questions, I can take it.
Karthik, did you share this a code from QA to AI?
No. So what was on my local, I didn't put it yet. By
Okay.
today evening, I'll put it onto our website. So everything is organized. So now there are 3 videos only. I'll put the documentation and the code along with them in a new study stream. Mostly I'll put it in QA to AI, which has all the other earlier sessions that we did. But instead of going bottom, because this is much upgraded, we're covering all of them again, I will put it at the top. So that way you'll have each one that you can see, and files can be downloaded from it.
Okay, thanks.
And this is where the Python videos that I was talking about. So what we did, team, since over a period of time we were doing a lot of sessions, this specific link, when you go to IT Learn, go to AI tab, under that just the AI one, that has a good collection of this Python coding that we were talking about, which we did. And also FoXYiZ earlier sessions, a lot of other things were spoken. We will repeat. You don't have to watch the whole list, team, just the ones on top, a few.
Sorry, Karthik, we are seeing just the IT
Ah,
Learn
I'm
homepage.
sorry. Thank you for letting me know. My fault. How about now?
Yep.
Oh, yes, we can see.
So when you go to IT Learn and you go to study streams, you have all the courses. When you go to AI, as of now, we're just trying to put focused one. Here is QA to AI. It has all the earlier trainings from March, April, and so on. We're still doing new ones, so I'll put it on top of this page. So you all can go and watch it. And under the video, you'll also find the code that you can download. For this, for example, there's no code, you'll not see. And if it's a preview, if you remember, you should be able to log in. Now on the same thing, if you click on AI, it'll take you to the latest ones. In here, these couple of sessions, team, are very important for Python. 20th September, 21st September. And vibe coding with Python. Yeah, these two should be fine. Actually, 3. I would say 13th and this. Yeah. Just watch them if you find time. We'll go through. We're not repeating Python fundamentals again, team, but we'll use it where we work on. Where can we access these videos? On the new IT Learn website. And then when you click on sign in, it'll take you to Teachable, where you can sign in with your account. And then you'll have access as per your membership. All members have unlimited access to everything. Thanks all. See you tomorrow then. Let's go deeper into technology. Let's experiment more. Let's build our skills together more.
Karthik, one question for GitHub. Do we all have access to the GitHub, or do I need to raise any request?
My repository right now is public. I'm going to make
Okay.
it private and then add contributors. So I'll give you the link. You can request to become a contributor. I'll accept it as we go forward.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Maybe tomorrow we can do that.
Okay.
We'll cover that GitHub integration. And so you can all start integrating GitHub into your own VS Code or cursors.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Sorry, Sunita, you wanted to say something? Can't hear. Great. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Appreciate it. Let's connect tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, mostly for this week, I'll change it on GoToWebinar so you're all notified. Bye all. Have a good one. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks, Karthik.
Thank you all.